Close your eyes for a second and try to hear the rhythmic clicking of baseball cards tucked into the spokes of a Schwinn bicycle. Or maybe the distant shout of your mother echoing through the neighborhood as the streetlights hummed to life, signaling the end of an intense game of kick the can. For most Americans who grew up in the 60s, these memories are like faded films, relics of a time when your biggest worry was getting the new G.I. Joe or sharing a cold glass of Tang on a scorching August afternoon. Stay with me, because what we are exploring today is the fascinating psychology behind those who refuse to let time erase their earliest connections. Having the same best friend since childhood isn't just a matter of luck or staying in the same zip code. It is a phenomenon that reveals deep layers of our identity and why, in a world of disposable connections, this anchor is what keeps many of us sane. Adulthood is, by definition, an exercise in fragmentation. We change careers, we adopt new personas at the office, we move to distant cities, and more often than not, we lose ourselves in the roles of being fathers, mothers, or professionals. But when you sit down for coffee with someone who saw you cry because you lost a toy in the first grade, something magical happens. You don't have to explain your context, you don't need a mask. Psychology calls this the continuity of the self. According to the psychoanalyst Erik Erikson, one of the greatest challenges of human existence is avoiding identity diffusion, that disorienting feeling of no longer knowing who we are amidst constant change. A childhood friend acts as a living historian. They are the eyewitness to your evolution. They remember who you were before the world told you who you were supposed to be. Maintaining this bond allows your past self and your present self to stay in conversation, creating a mental integrity that is incredibly rare to find in adult friendships. But why is it so difficult to keep these flames burning? Research suggests that most people lose contact with half of their social network every 7 years. The decline is silent and steady. Those who survive this statistic usually share what John Bowlby described in attachment theory as a secure base. In childhood, that harbor is our parents. But as we grow, we transfer part of that need for safety to our friends. For those who keep their childhood best friend, that person becomes a secure base that allows them to explore the world, knowing that if everything goes wrong, there is one place where time has stood still. It is beautiful, and it keeps us human. We are creatures of connection, and we need those connections to be strong. This friendship is also our direct access to what Carl Jung called the inner child. Throughout life, we are forced to domesticate our spontaneity and our creativity to fit the molds of adulthood. But with this friend, you are still capable of laughing until you can't breathe over something completely idiotic, like a joke made decades ago in the school hallway. You use the same nicknames from that era, and you feel a visceral emotion just by remembering those moments. This bond protects your capacity for play and even for finding happiness in these rare intervals. This is what Abraham Maslow considered an essential characteristic of self-actualized people. When they look in the mirror, they reflect not just their wrinkles, but the same spark in their eyes they had when they were 9 years old. There is also a unique component of emotional economy at play. In new friendships, we spend immense energy building layers of trust and explaining our backstories. With a childhood friend, the download was finished a lifetime ago. There is a coded language, a dialect of glances and silences that no artificial intelligence or new connection can ever truly translate. And it goes beyond sentiment. The Harvard study of adult development, which has lasted for over 80 years, proved that the quality of our connections is the single greatest predictor of health in old age. More recent studies, like the one by Bukowski in 2011, show that in the presence of a best friend, our brains produced significantly less cortisol during a crisis. In other words, your childhood friend isn't just someone you laugh with. They are your chemical shield against the stress of the world. So, if you are one of those people who still shares inside jokes from 1995, or if you feel like your best friend is the only one who truly understands what you mean with a simple look, cherish it. You aren't just maintaining an old habit, you are protecting the essence of your soul and your physical health. If this topic brought back memories of someone special, don't let it slip away. Talk to them right now, call them, send a message, or set up a time to meet. We all need these bonds to remain who we are. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a like. A video of interest to you will appear on the screen now. Just click it to continue on this infinite journey of self-discovery. I will see you in the next video.